Hola. Hello, testing. How we doing? Joel? Joel, my man, how you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Bongor, yep. Hello, I'm lurking right now. No worries, Ali, no worries. Not bad, you? I'm doing pretty well, thanks, yeah. Had a pretty okay day across the board. What have I been doing? I'm getting through Jet Set Radio, and I've been playing some Wonderlands with my friend Max, but yeah, apart from that. Well, I'd say that Joel knows who Max is. I don't know why I said it like that. But, yeah, no, it's been fun. Wonderland's good? Yeah, it's actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't think you'd like it. Joel, I'll be blunt. If you didn't like, you know, you didn't like the, I mean, no, wait, sorry, what am I talking about? You love Borderlands, right? You adored Borderlands. I forgot actually. So right now we're gonna turn back time. We're gonna do a share. What happened at the end of last stream isn't canon. Isn't canon.
In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Nothing happened, Joel. That's the thing. Nothing happened. We're redacting it. We're redacting it. It didn't happen. Basically, we were given a choice.
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell.
We might have made a wrong choice here.
I'll never forget what you did for me.
Not quite, Joel. Not quite.
And what we had together.
So, I might as well say it. Last time, we had the classic Dave Brain instance of Captain Indecisive kicking in. And we ended up saying goodbye to Triss. Now, I've been thinking about it. I think I'm gonna redact that. Okay. I think I'm gonna redact it.
Stay with me.
Carol, not this again. Especially not here. Not now.
Miss Marigold, we got a sail.
Please.
We had our chance. But let it go.
I love you.
Miss Marigold, we're casting off.
So we picked the middle option last time, which, you know, a less emotive way of saying things. Why is she leaving? I'll explain that when all of this is wrapped up, Joel. But there is a reason.
Well, mate, at least you tried. A sorceress turned me down once. Want to hear the story?
So we heard this last time. I can explain it before we listen to this, actually. So all of the mages are now being... They were basically being full-on hunted in Novigrad. Triss, being a mage, helped all of the other mages escape on a boat. And that's essentially what we just did in our, like, final quest. A witch hunt, yeah, kinda. I don't know if you were here, Joel, but there was a bit where they were torturing and just burning witches at the stake. Like, in town square. So that's sort of what they were trying to get away from. And now they're going to somewhere that's a lot more accepting, I guess is the best way to put it. I saw a bit of that, yeah. So Triss has basically helped everyone evacuate, and she was also gonna go. However, I don't know, we'll see what happens, eh? We'll see what happens. My change of choice might have changed things, who knows? Who knows? Imagine if it did nothing. Imagine.
Go for it. What's the harm?
As you know, my heart fluttered for Philippa Eilhart back when we both served Redania.
We have heard this before,
One
but I'll
day,
listen to it
I
again.
doused myself in fragrances like a whore in a heat wave. Put on a pinstripe doublet, they make you look slimmer, you know. And I went to her, told her, Philippa, we've so much in common, and so on. You know what she said?
Pinstripes hadn't slimmed you down enough.
That's so rude.
No.
That's such a
She
dickish thing to say.
Geralt, turn around.
Not in the mood for jokes.
No, I'm serious. Turn around.
This is different. Hey, she stayed.
Triss? I thought...
So did I. But I changed my mind.
Wow, Geralt, what the fuck? Geralt. Well, for fuck's sake, Geralt.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Dijkstra, no offense, but
Leaving, already gone.
let's go somewhere. I know a spot where we can watch the ships.
Lead the way.
They're safe now, right?
Yes, you can stop worrying, really.
Oh, you're right. Just hard to believe it's over and done with. I've dreamt of this moment for months.
I hope this is the Monk TOS scene coming. I don't know. Maybe not yet, or maybe, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? It's The
Promise
Witcher.
me one thing. You'll stop risking your life for others.
No.
No? Triss, not a mage left in Novigrad.
But you're here?
I can defend myself.
Well, from Kickin' Wars, Griffins, Bruxay, but not from the hunt. You and Ciri will need my help, and I'll be at your side.
Aw.
This how you imagine things?
No. I imagined I'd be on the ship with the rest of them, and you'd be on shore, waving a handkerchief, maybe.
I hope you don't regret it, that things have gone differently.
Well, they say Kavir's lovely this time of year, but I prefer you.
Aw.
Not surprised. I'm pretty lovely this time of year, too.
I won't disagree. We might still go there one day, when it's all over.
Yeah, I know. It's nice that there's like a different... There's a different thing you can go for. I think it is mainly to play into the game of do you want to be with Yen or Triss, though. That's like the biggie, because we haven't really interacted much with Yen at all this game. I have a feeling we probably will in the long run. I've been thinking about it. They both have like... I don't know, in some ways they're both very similar, but I think Yen is probably a little bit more toxic for Geralt. I don't know. Plus, I don't know, Triss is nice, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep saying this, but the show's adaptations of some people I like a lot more than what we've seen in the game so far. And I don't know if that's a good thing for the show or a bad thing for like or a bad thing, I guess, for the show, right? Because I don't know. The show could have very different adaptations of such things. And I guess Dandelion and Yaskia is another example of that where I love him in the show, but in this I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent.
I don't know. Kavir seems so far away. End of the world, really.
Maybe you're right. So how do you envision our future?
I'll be Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You'll be High Priestess of Melitele. We'll live happily ever after, a horde of kids around us.
Oh no, won't get out of it that easy. I asked you a serious question. Where do you see us in, let's say, 5 years?
We met Dandelion. We saw him in a flashback with Siri. We also met one of my new favourite characters. You might have been there for that, but Dudu, who's like a halfling Doppler. Good lad. Good lad. I swear I have a halfling bias. I have a massive bias to halflings. It's just a thing. Just a Dave bias. Saw Dudu yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, no, in that flashback we saw Dandelion very briefly. Wait, no, was this yesterday or was this a few days ago? This might have been a few days ago now. Wait, no. No, it must have been a few days ago now. I'm getting it all mixed up. We've been in Novigrad for so long now, I've sort of lost track on how long we've been here. I don't really... I think they work well on the road, to be honest. Like, both of them kind of... They like... I mean, they're there for each other, but then they can help people. They both seem to be into that. But then also, rather live for the moment. Also kind of a good answer for this. I think I'd be surprised if they just settled down, you know what I mean? They don't seem like people that would just settle. But then again, the first option doesn't sound very romantic, does it? What does she want to hear? Forehead? What? I know, right? that's funny. Okay. I think that's probably the more neutral thing, because that one sort of implies we don't care. Or I don't know, maybe I'm looking into this too much. Welcome back to Paranoia with Dave.
I'd like us to keep moving, live on the road, wherever our legs carry us. You know, a month here, a year there.
Yes, forgot you're not the type to settle down.
That's true. I don't get attached to places. Just people.
Huh?
I miss this Geralt, you know?
Meaning?
Well, the Geralt who's not afraid to open up to me. Tell me what he really feels, what he wants.
What I want. One more thing.
Shh. I know.
Well. Joel, you might have been right. Okay, Joel was right. Call me a psychic. You know what, we have a good way of censoring now. No, it's okay. The worst of it's already out the way. Is this where the boat sinks? Oh shit, are they all gonna die?
Look, they're signaling us. It's a message. H L A K B R.
Are they though? I think they're just having fun.
It makes no sense.
It's code. What did you expect?
You just missed the Geralt boning section, Ali. Oh, Ali, the last 20 minutes of the stream didn't happen last time. We told Triss to stay, and that is actually canon. Yep. Yep, that's canon now. Yep. also, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Geralt, for this. And for what you said.
I should have said it long ago.
So, what happens now? Afraid it's a bit too early for happily ever after.
We'll get our happy ending one day.
Yes, somewhere, over hill and dale. It's a cruel world we live in. It's hard to make plans. Even harder to invest any faith in them, though you might want to, badly.
You were in an entirely different mood a moment ago.
Hush. The spark expired. Don't worry about me, Geralt. And please, be careful.
I've got to find Ciri. I'm close. I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Where will we meet?
Can only think of one place where both witchers and sorceresses are welcome.
Kaer Morhen. Haven't been there in a while. So, I guess I'll see you, Witcher. I'll miss you. A lot.
Aww.
I'll miss you too.
What is it with no shoes? Why do you put everything on apart from the shoes? We had this with Kira as well, why?
Men's fragrance, acrid sweat, and chestnut balm for aching joints. Dijkstra.
Ah, those witches' senses. Can't hide a damn thing from you lot.
Same seems to be true for you. Will you ever leave me alone?
Someday, sure. Once I no longer need you.
Very well. She's your boo, yeah. That's right. That's right. I was saying this to Joel, but yeah, Yen in this game, we haven't seen much of Yen, granted, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, show Yen has won me over more than game Yen. I actually feel like it's the opposite for Triss though. I think that I actually prefer the in-game Triss to the show version of Triss, so I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's, yeah. Then again, actually I won't say too much. Spoilers, spoilers. I might have already spoiled it by saying Triss is in the show. But, yeah.
Dijkstra, what are you
Oh,
planning?
okay, this is the other thing he did tell us
What
about
would you
already.
say? How many mages did we save altogether?
Dunno, didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one.
Yeah, I don't trust this man. I like him as a character, but I do not trust him.
Speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
It's armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that. Through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my arse. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garrett. I'll be waiting with my mates.
Of course you will
I'll
be.
think about it.
So long.
Think of the females? Yeah, I know, right? The bargaining shit. Geralt, think about your... What? Okay, no, real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Why no shoes? You put everything else on. Everything else on but the shoes. And the mittens? You didn't put the mittens on... Oh, Geralt. Shake my head. You never know, Triss might have liked the mittens. It could be like a power play. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, let's move on. Right. What we doing? So... Shall we break out Dandelion? Is that a meme? Why am I saying is that a meme? I'm flustered, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit flustered. Okay. Okay. Okay, what should we do? What do we want to prioritize? I will say that this will be the last Witcher stream of the week, as a heads up. So save the bard. I think we should end it on. Yeah, we should end it on saving our boy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's end it with saving our main man. Still on for Danganronpa. I am indeed, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. It's going to be very different to this. Very, very different to this, so... expect some weirdness.
Giddy up.
It'll be a different vibe, for sure. But I think, honestly, it'll be nice for, I guess, like, having a little bit of contrast between what we're playing. I've also decided, depending on how I'm feeling, I might try and cram a couple, like, so for context, I might be cutting it down to, wait, what am I doing? There was a signpost back there. Sorry, I got in the heat of the moment and started talking. Oh, okay. Let me get my bearings, So, what I want to do is, I want to still try and play a good chunk of The Witcher each week, but I do also want to commit to Danganronpa as much as I said I will be. Because ultimately I really want to. So I might end up committing to an additional stream day for maybe The Witcher. So it'll be 3 days of Danganronpa and 2 days of The Witcher a week. But one of the Witcher days might be a 50-50 on if it happens. It'll probably be like how I'm feeling and if I think I have time for it kind of thing. But Danganronpa will be at least Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. The Witcher will definitely be Wednesday, and then I might try and fit in another Witcher day here and there. Kind of what I think I want to be doing for now. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, get ready for some Animu stuff. This is the place where all the cats hate me? It is. Look at them. Furious. They just don't... The fact that I exist. They do not like Geralt. Not a fan. Roach? Don't make me say it already. Roach, please. No, okay. No, you did it. You did it. I won't say it. I won't say it.
Move it.
The P word and not the usual one. I know, right? The other P word.
Slow now. Whoa.
Some lads chilling there. Ali, how's Guardians been, by the way? You still liking it?
Seems everything's ready.
Aye. As soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against a whole unit if need be. And, you know, I think it's a great plan all round, and I'm always glad to help. And it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and be done with it?
Yeah, it would have raised some additional questions, I think, if we did that. Plus, if they get caught, they'll probably be killed on the site, right?
Too suspicious. Think about it. Menga disappears, then shows up with a scar on his face to release Dandelion.
I suppose you're right.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his habits. Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her, all weepy-eyed. Like my Mutsy when his guts knotted up.
I mean, if it goes wrong, she's like dead. Is it me? I don't know. If it's what she wants, then fair enough, but she would, I don't know. Did he compare her to a dog? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit yikes, but okay. Exactly what I needed. I'm glad to hear. Like, it's, yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to avoid stuff on it, but when I've been lurking, but yeah, it's, I don't know. It seems like a really nice time from what I've seen of. I think you and Camilla have been or have played it. So from both of those perspectives, it seemed really neat. I think we should let her stay, but ultimately, if you get hurt or if you die, that's not on us.
Fine, she can stay. On one condition.
I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet.
Okay.
There may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
How about, sorry, you're speaking my language. So who's Triss Merigold? Marry me. Marry me right now, Gwent.
Let's play.
Forget about Dandelion. Do you know who I am? I'm a Witcher. Listen, the prospect of Gwent came up, okay? Okay, what do we want here? If we've only got one, the rule is like, I guess yeet it, unless we have any draw cards, which we don't. Dalton, okay. All you need is Gwent, that's it, yep. Okay. But decoy might not be a great idea here. We haven't really got anything that would benefit from decoy right now. So I think we get rid of that. Okay, well that would have benefited from decoy, but hey ho, that's fine. Got a very strong backline, that's good. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Very well. Very well. God, so I think I mentioned it, but I've been playing Jet Set Radio, and there's one song in it that I remember rehearing when Mark played it. But it has a really, really, like... What's the term? Is it brainworm? Or something like that? When it's, like, something that really, really gets, like, to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you keep hearing it over and over and over again, and it, like... It gets stuck in your head, but it's also really, really annoying. Is it a brainworm? I can't remember. It's something like that, right? I can Scorch here, actually. That would screw them over. Fuck, okay. I need to... Should I play it? Should I play it? I hope that this won't, Earworm, not brainworm. Thank you, Joel. Earworm, that's what I mean. There's a song called Super Brothers, right? But it gets to this really, really annoying bit. Now, I love the music in Jet Set Radio. Hang on, I just need to... Is this the annoying bit? Okay, yeah, this is it. So, it sounds pretty good, right? I also don't know if this is licensed or not, so I'm going to be very, very careful. So I'm going to play bits, right? That's how it is, like, generally. It's, like, pretty typical, like... 90s 2000s kind of shit. It gets to a really annoying bit. This is the bit I hate. Get it off. I hate it. I hate it. And that gets stuck in my head every now and Damon. It's not Damon. It's not Damon. It could be a Damon Albarn song. It does sound very, very Gorillaz. Best part, I don't know what you mean. You're not a fan of Super Brother, Super Brother, Super Brother over and over again, no? You're not a fan? Okay. Maybe you are, I don't know. It is a little bit Damon though, quite funny. Okay, we're gonna do that to really, really annoy them. Wow. Touché. Touché, alright. We have that one. I do kind of want her card here. I'm sorry for, like, revealing that song to you all. It is horrific. I love most of the soundtrack to that game, but not that song. Fun fact, a song from Persona 3, Joel said the P word. Use the sample some Jet Set Radio sound. Really, that's neat. Actually really cool. Oh, okay, that's actually a really good thing. Let's do this. You had to say it. Can we get a bingo card, please? Thank you. Joel used forbidden language, that's right. How dare. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they don't know what's gonna hit him. They don't know what's gonna hit him. This guy. No idea. This guy right here. He thinks I can summon the lads. Nah, the lads will be... Don't you... How dare you? How dare you? How rude. You will pay... How dare you? How very dare you? Shit, no. That's really gonna beans us. Okay. Okay, we've actually lost here. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's tragic. It's truly tragic. Oh, ooh, okay, okay. No, we definitely lost. Never mind. Never mind. It was a good run. It was a good run. It was a good run. Wait, did I even do anything? Okay, whatever game. It's fine. That's fine, it happens. It happens, it's just a game of Gwent, right? This isn't gonna do anything, is it? No. That's alright, I want a rematch though.
Have I won again? My goodness.
Let me win.
So,
I need your
round?
card. No, yeah.
If you've no more coin, we could play for...
They're coming! They're coming
I want to
now!
play Gwent. God damn it.
Scylla, stay here.
That's alright, we'll get our boy back first. Gimli's getting ready to go in for the kill. Oh my god, he dropped the tray on him.
Dandelion. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Go after him! Leave these here to us!
Right, let's go. Be careful.
Shit, lost him. Gotta look for tracks.
Right.
Road through here.
Where's my bard? God damn it.
Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load. Calm down, Roach. Just bees.
It's like an audiobook right now. There's just no other sound effects. Everything's so muffled out because we're in Witcher mode.
Move it!
Geralt of Rivia and the Field of the Bees. Chapter 1. Roach fucking hated bees and refused to be anywhere near them.
Hoofprints.
Your arse hair, great.
Let's go.
Right, where the fuck's my bard? They still going? They might still be going. Wait, that's his hat, right? I see people.
Sounds familiar. Nuit de Beauclair. Dandelion uses it by the bucket. Trail should be clear.
Giddy up.
Okay, can we... Okay, okay. Oh shit.
Chop his legs off at the knees. Didn't even know what he was after.
Think someone let something slip.
If Big Willie got...
Hey,
What is it?
you tell me. One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out before we could so much as fart in protest.
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired?
Aye, jabbering the whole time.
Dandelion. So, Hunter's barricaded himself inside? There another way in?
Truth be told, there is.
Where's this other way in?
Aren't you curious? It's an ordinary tunnel, back way out in case of trouble.
We don't let strangers in there. Show it to them even. And there's...
Shut it.
Big talker, that's my boy. That's it, he turned into Spike from the Tom and Jerry cartoons. That's my boy. I can't do it, you know what I mean.
Get rid of this hunter or not?
The big bulldog.
Honest, we'd see you all gone, but he'll do for a start. Here, the key. Cellar door round the back.
Thanks.
Is he called Spike? Is that the name of his kid, or is that the name of the big lad? I can't remember. It's Spike and Tyke, right? They're the names of the dogs in Tom and Jerry? How the fuck do I know that?
Alright. But what then? How long do you think you can keep me in this hut? Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust them, you know. Once I saw one of them. Ouch!
Right. Let me in. Let me in! Alright, does it have to be from this end? Might have to be from this end. Oh my god, I really do have that song just stuck in my head now. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything? I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice in doing it. And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could wring your neck like a fat end, you realize? Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less. Or I'm not Julian Alfred Pankratz Viscount de Lettenhove.
Excuse me?
Viscount? Come on. Everybody calls you Dandelion. That, my friend, is what we call an association. Can't expect me to reveal my full title to every... You've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow...
Quiet! I thought I heard something.
What? No. You see, me and Gags, we don't...
Well, there's more talking for him. I'll be 1 minute. I'm still looting. You know how it is. Hello, Puppet. Ow, you prick. Got him. And now we leave him. Lawless Ruby, eh? Wait, a Witch Slayer? How good is that? Let's have a look. 1 minute. 1 minute, Dandelion. I'm doing my shit right now. Kind of what I do. Oh wait, is this better? Damn, okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit better. Okay, yeah, I say we swap it. And what did we have on this? Chance of burning and armor piercing. Kinda like the chance to burn. I think we'll keep that one. Right, sorry for the wait, my dude. It's been a hot minute, eh? Wait, I thought you lost your hat. You got another one? You're very... a lot of hats. Do you mind if I keep looting quickly before we continue things? Alright, go on then. I think that's everything.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
He looks so concerned. He's like, ah, fuck.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You alright? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt!
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
Well, curb your enthusiasm, music. Dun 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 dun. Time to look elsewhere, I guess.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Horson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Horson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Manga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now. When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Horson's men.
The man we didn't kill. We probably should have killed, but still. It's so bright when it does this. My mole eyes, they can't deal with it. Okay, that guy was just standing there. He was kind of asking for it. I really love that they do the flashback thing, so it's just so good as like a way to tell a story. It's simple, right? But it's effective. I really like it. Shit. Yeah, that's it. Ciri died there and then. That's how it ended. Ciri perished. I assume I'm not meant to just fight my way through this. I'm meant to run, right? There's a lot of people there, so I'd be surprised if I meant to fight.
the bitch! Grab her!
You okay? That guy just looping, getting up and down. Okay, something tells me they might spawn infinitely, so I'm gonna... Right, let's just keep running. Ma'am. Yeah, there's like people everywhere here.
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Dandelion, why are you not helping, sir? Man, I'd love it if you actually, like, did something, dude. Okay, that's fine. To each their own. I get it. You're just a bard, and I'm the witcher. That's fine.
They're headed for the square. After them.
Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
It's just the baby Dave, my bad. I always really love the characters and stuff that are like kinda useless, but still manage to survive despite the odds. So I think that's why I do kinda like Dandelion so much. he's just like, I don't know, he's not hopeless, right? It's just he's not good in combat. Damn, you nearly... Oh shit. She did a Dobby.
Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Yeah, for sure. Damn, she actually did a Dobby there. She got shot and then teleported. Well, no, Dobby got a knife thrown at him. It's a bit different.
Ah, what an
But
adventure.
still.
1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
I love that's the priority there. We give the snarky, yep. Geralt is pissed. Look how angry Geralt is right now. Like, really? Think about what you've done. Think about it. Think about the terrible, terrible choices you've made, young man.
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her?
Wow.
You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri'll be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand, has got to be pretty furious.
Well, he wasn't exactly thrilled.
Hey, while you were at it, you didn't think to put in a good word for me, did you? Something like,
Damn.
I never intended to cheat him, and if he harms a hair on my head, he'll have you to deal with.
This fucking guy. God damn it, he's exactly how I thought he'd be. Got a point. She's stronger than Geralt. I guess so.
Ran out of time.
You don't care a lick about your friends.
Wow. Neither do you.
What about Siggy Reuven? How's he doing?
Fine, last I heard.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I have a sneaking suspicion he might be a teeny bit mad at me.
Really?
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafail Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Damn.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast and a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed.
I love how
We haven't seen each other
unfazed he
talk
is.
in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
I love that he's fine with being abducted apparently. Like, it's all in the past, he's already happy. He's thinking about what he's eating and I don't know, all his other business. Fair play. Fair play.
Why ever would he want that? Come on, go.
Aye, must.
Got a quest for me?
We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch.
Very nice.
Nice.
It's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. Alright?
Alright. Farewell.
I mean, look, here he is. Look at this boy. Cool, alright. Zoltan, you okay?
Get out, pal. Get out, pal.
Yeah, Zoltan's just chilling. Halflings be doing their thing. Well, okay, well that's that. I assume we can go back and chill with Dandelion for a bit though, right? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Looks like the the portrait from Ghostbusters. It kind of does, yeah. It kind of does. Now we need Dan Aykroyd to tell us that it's got some ghostly genetic things going on with it. Dan Aykroyd is a weird man. A very, very strange individual. I feel like that might be an understatement as well.
Run, Roach.
She cast no spells. On my honor. An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
Ever heard the legends?
Whoa!
Right, can we get in this way? And indeed. Oh, okay. Why am I not surprised? Why the fuck am I not surprised? Dude who's just walked in like, for fuck's sake. Dandelion, not again. Dandelion, why? Wait, that isn't Doodoo. My bad.
How are things, Doodoo?
Oh no, it's Doodoo, okay.
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful, but I can't complain. I'm in one piece, not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all...
All their hands are furries, or hairy, I should say.
After all, you humans rule the world.
The feet and the hands. Damn, he's got the full-on, like, halfling afflection going on.
Gotta admit, your manga? It's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Okay.
Doodoo, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I've a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books.
Fair play, I respect that.
A shipful of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Very fair.
Take care of yourself, Doodoo.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
I respect it. Right, are you, what's happening? Where did Priscilla go? Did you argue her away? Is she, like... Priscilla? Hello? What happened? I mean, to be fair, if you showed up and the place is full of, full of strumpets and though, maybe that's a valid reaction.
Black ones, Redanians.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Why not? Let's do this. This seems like a nice little side thing.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How much is it? Can I just give you the coin? I mean, I know we're doing okay, but...
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin.
Yeah, that's fair.
But a favor, that's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Wow. Okay.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
I don't know, he's such a scumbag, isn't he?
Fine.
I'm amazed I like him so much.
Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Okay.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see.
I was wondering where you were going with that, sir. Okay.
Outside Sophronia's at sunset.
But dude, for real, like, dude, what's... Okay.
What's he schemed up this time?
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out. Glad you came.
Thank you, NPC, for standing in the way. Oh, Priscilla's in the background. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. Dandelion, why are you such a gunt?
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before the bugger the fuck off. We're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Lovely.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars.
I love that name. Francis Bedlam is a good name. Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Gwent.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Yep, if it's Gwent related, say no more.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see?
Can I play you for that card?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Good shit. You okay?
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Some people. Dishy, eh?
Take care.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's in Temeria, 2 days' road from Vizima.
Alright.
Nilfgaard arrived there just before winter. Black ones didn't.
Okay, so a prop sword. I say we keep doing the dandelion quest, but we could also do some Gwent stuff. Feel like we have some options here. Roach, where you at? Sorry, Roach, I just went to the completely wrong horse. Right.
It's a rat. Must be order. White one. Take a gander over here. A fine kettle of fish.
So, how you go with this England? I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
Behave, Witcher.
I was faffing about, minding my own business, and up he pops and whatever. It's... Ew.
So good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
That was easy.
second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Oof, I've worked up quite a lot.
Just trying to think of what else we can do while we're in town. Can we... Are there any merchants nearby? Can we buy some Gwent cards or something? Is that a thing we can do? I can't remember what certain merchants have, so...
What have you got there?
Any Gwent cards? No Gwent cards, okay. Good day.
So long.
You see
Oh.
You say don't stare or I'll flog some manners into you? That's just fucking rude. Sorry everybody.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh!
You're not meant to be here, hello?
You must get bored here.
You're clearly no human.
Oh, after dusk, okay. My bad.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
God, okay. Well, okay. Pretty... That's it? That's your plan? I feel like that's... yeah.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none.
Hmm.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here.
Excuse me?
Mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
What's the mask?
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Read from the card.
Flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast.
He's trying.
Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Oh god.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, Vermin. You
This is
shall
great.
regret the day you were born.
I mean,
I've been hit! Ow!
to the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
I don't think I was meant to hit him, was I?
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Time to run, Geralt. Time to run. Listen, I wanted to see what happened, okay? I wanted to see if what would happen if we still went in and hit him. I was curious. I didn't think it would. I thought he'd parry or something. He really is fucking useless, isn't he?
Help! Save me!
That was really funny though. I love watching Geralt trying to act. Geralt acting is my favourite thing. That'll leave a bruise. I know, right? You're right, Zoltan.
Black ones, Redanians, never given me nothing but floppy diddly. I don't know. Perhaps you can talk some sense into it.
To give, you got a tongue and character.
In the morning. Okay, so like there, maybe?
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Oh god, we get to pick. Why are you asking me? Sure, why not? Let Geralt screw him over a little. Can we give Priscilla the choice?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
I mean, okay, real talk. It's cute. But you have also manipulated another person to get to this point. it's morally fucked. But yeah, it is cute, right? It is cute, but still, Dandelion, you're a prick. it's a bit of column A. It's a bit of column B. There'll be a little bit of both. I guess at least it wasn't a it sounded like the person was at least very, very wealthy, right? So there's that angle to it. I think we should say Dandelion's doing this for you, you should decide. I think that's what I would.
Longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well then.
Well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Well, maybe sometimes. Sure. Actually, no. I don't know. Maybe we should be kind of blunt about this. I feel like him and Dandelion are like good enough friends to sort of be blunt about it. You don't really have to like beat around the bush.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
I guess there's that side to it.
Opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Dandelion, sir. Sir.
The plague.
Yeah, I think she's really cool, actually. Dandelion is... I don't know, I hope he doesn't beans it. You know what I mean? He seems really nice.
Nothing new.
That's kind of what I'm worried about going here. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he might have been doing his you know, his stuff, but...
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
That sounds like a Reddit thread.
Destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
Wow, I'm surprised, but you know what?
Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Wow. I'm actually proud of you. Well done. Because I thought that's what you might have been doing, so fair play.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here. The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
Lovely.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out. We'll settle this another way.
I like that response.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then.
Hmm.
See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
What a way with words. Very, very
I'm
cool.
off. I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Yeah, you actually handled it pretty well. You sort of knew what you were saying. That's good.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
How does somebody living in somewhere that, like, you know, how does he keep his clothes so clean, you know what I mean? You meant to be up there? Sir, you meant to be up here? I feel like you're not meant to be up there. Fuck, the song just came back in my head for no reason. I feel like that's the one song, if you like wanted to torture me through like the means of music, you'd just play that. Except it wouldn't be the full song, it would just be the one really, really annoying bit. There you go, you guys can have that one for free apparently. That's fine.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine for the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Fred? Which one of you's Daphne then? Where's Daphne? Where's Velma? Oh, I just suck at fist fighting, my god. I'm so bad at fist fighting.
Don't know how much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotlick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get the hell out of here.
Can I not do that again? Let me oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay, I really do not like fist fighting in this game. It's like awful. I'm not losing to that.
But
Fuck this.
finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by...
This is a new thing. We hadn't seen this before.
...disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This
Right.
I did not know.
Okay, so we're back here. Should I go the long way around? Is it literally just gonna be like over here or something? feel like we might have gone the long way around. That's fine. Sorry, ma'am. Why can't you just get your, like, sword out, Geralt? Like, they're clearly robbing the place. Can you not just kill them? Wait, they have families. My bad. My bad. My bad. Doesn't warrant it. Right, let's try again. I lure them outside, maybe. I hate fighting in enclosed spaces. It's so annoying. I hypnotize them or something, maybe.
You ain't alone. Damn halflings in debt.
There's not enough.
What if we go with the other option? I'm gonna try it one more time, and if not...
Strange, don't recall asking you. You regret this, mutant.
Damn it. Yeah, I just can't fucking do this. Like, is there a better way to dodge in this game? I feel like I'm missing a mechanic during, like, fist fighting. I really do, because, like... It just feels like I'm... I don't know. It feels like I'm missing something, because ultimately all I can do is punch, right? I can punch and I can press Alt to dodge, and even then the dodging is very limited. So unless I have like some Street Fighter level move in my back pocket that I've not been using. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try one more time because I don't want to keep loading. You just gotta get good. My bad, my bad. Maybe that's it. Maybe we do just get good.
Looking for... You're not gonna rob it.
Strange, don't recall. You'll regret this, mutant.
There we go. That time it worked.
Tell me what you want, damn it.
Alright, yeah, I'm not really blocking at all.
Plowing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Okay, at least we can loot the place now. I guess that's all we actually gain from this, because we get told where he is anyway to some extent. Thank you, let me just loot and then I'll be out your hair. Yeah, the blocking is something I don't really do, but then again, it's also that I'm not really used to doing it. I never use it in combat, for example. I'm more sort of into dodging. Oh, the ladle. The quest for the ladles has returned. Oh, we must have so much water at this point. Hey, am I blind? Oh, okay. I still can't believe we're like, how many hours in now? We're 54 hours in, chat. 54 hours in. That's mad, right? We're like halfway to being done. We're basically halfway to being on the same amount of time put into Persona, and I feel like we're not even halfway, or we're maybe roughly halfway into this. So I don't know. Like it's, I think this will definitely end up beating Persona in terms of playtime. I know, I said the P word.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as
Bingo,
per
thank you, Joel.
Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Very well. Welcome back to horse racing.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
We do a whole lap without running out of stamina, Roach. What do you think? Is it doable? Roach, come on, I believe. I believe. No, 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 no. No, I win. Haha. Haha, I win.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over!
I love cheesing the races so much, you can just like stop them from moving.
Not
It's so
bad,
mean.
Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Got a new saddle? Okay. Maybe later. Some crowns for it too, not a bad way to make crowns. Okay. Let's see, so... I'm gonna do races. Where's the one I'm looking for? Am I being... Here it is.
A new rider pulls into the lead. Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the
Traitor!
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Well, tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
I could just pay his debt.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Perfect.
Just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
There we go. That saves another horse race. Very cool. Just, you know, casually running across the track as you do. As you do. Roach, thank you for winning the race earlier.
Hey there.
Oh wait, we got a new thing for you, didn't we? A new saddle, right? They all the same? I think they all are. Yeah, they're 50. Okay. That's fine. Okay, what I need is a signpost, preferably. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's end on the cabaret. I assume we're coming up to the end of it. We might overrun a little bit, but we'll see, eh? See what happens.
Duty calls.
Killer. Where you going?
If there's more to the cabaret yet, then we might need to... Oh, this looks promising.
Grand opening tonight.
Start in G major and
I've told you, the piece is sad.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
no, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir's the perfect setting for a cabaret.
Nice save.
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Nice save.
Said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
I see, okay.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
It looks
Seems
nice.
My cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure, why not? Thank you.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman
Did
mentioned
Geralt just knock his drink over? You see that?
Right.
And she say anything about me?
Yeah, I don't see why we have to skew words here.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing's
Aw.
eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Yeah, I mean, you're you. I love that's always the
She
assumption.
knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time away.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked.
Oh shit.
They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Well, are we gonna see? Are we gonna go straight there, or are we gonna walk there? I will have to save it in a minute.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Shit.
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies.
Sad.
What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart?
Jesus Christ,
That
okay.
might happen to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do. I
would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine.
Alright, no worries, Ali.
Wait for
Take
this
care, have a good dinner.
maniac to strike again. I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
This guy seems to want to be. He really wants to be involved. I wonder if he's.
Analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy.
Any idea what leaves such a mark? A flail. Morningstar, maybe. What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Very well.
Think they'll let me into the morgue? By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine. Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting. We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
We'll join you later. But fuck, that's really sad.
No. Need to tend to something first. In that case, we shall meet by the Kingfisher. I'll await you there. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Aww. Shit, well that's really sad. I like Priscilla's really nice, so... But, poor Dandelion. She didn't die, Joel. Priscilla got attacked. And she's like Dandelion's assumed other half, kind of. They work together mainly, but you can tell they've got sort of... They got a feelings thing going on, you know? He's been attacked and now Dandelion wants revenge, so we're now gonna go out and beat someone up in true Geralt style. Oh, these are the that's the script we had, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, but thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Joel and Ali for hanging around today. Very much appreciated. Thank you anybody else that's lurked too. A lot of cool stuff happened. We made Triss stay. We met Dandelion properly and did some of his stuff. Zoltan's gonna get us addicted to Gwent. A lot of really cool things, you know? Have a good one, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll be playing some something a bit different tomorrow. We'll be playing some Danganronpa. And yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be a nice little change of pace, so I'm looking forward to it. For now, though, if Ray is still streaming, I'm gonna send you guys over to Ray. Ray is good people. Very lovely person, very good streamer. They're currently playing Horizon Forbidden West, so potential spoilers coming up. And yeah. I will be back tomorrow for a slightly different game. I say slightly different, a very different game. But hey ho. Right, in a bit. Take care.